Okay, so a few of you have asked me for the rice pudding recipe. So I'm going to show you how you can make it. It's very simple. Anybody can do this. And all the ingredients I'm using is mostly available in our kitchen. So let me show you how you can make this. So I'm making 4 servings. For that I'm using basmati rice. It's half cup. So we're gonna rinse and soak the rice for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So you can use fragrant Gobindabhog or Kala Jeera rice if it is available, but basmati will also do the magic. So now we are gonna measure the milk. So for half cup rice, we are gonna use little over 2 cups milk. A little extra because the milk will evaporate. So this is enough. Now we are going to put it on the stove and try to boil it on high. So now we need some cardamoms. So don't use the skin, just use the seeds because that has the maximum flavor. Once the milk starts boiling, we can reduce the heat and we can move back to the rice. In order to cook the rice faster, we have to break the rice, and this will be very easy once you soak them. You can just squeeze them and they will break into small pieces, you see. So this will also make the texture very creamy. Just squeeze the rice for 6 to 7 times and you'll notice the rice is broken into small pieces. Now we're going to add the soaked rice into the milk and let it cook on a low heat. So it will take about 15-20 minutes. Stir the mixture occasionally, this way you'll ensure that it will not stick to the bottom, and low heat will prevent it from burning. Don't add sugar until the rice is fully cooked. Now I'm going to prepare the sugar. So for sugar I took a pan and I'm using here Punjabi shakkar. So if you don't have Punjabi shakkar, nothing to be worried about. You can use brown sugar and you can also use white sugar, but this is like, nothing, just unrefined sugar or jaggery. So I'm using this sugar because it's going to bring a very nice color. So for that we need, like, for 2 cup of milk, we are going to use a little above half a cup of sugar. So this is enough. And now with that sugar we are going to add a little bit of water and we are going to let it melt and dissolve completely. So it is going to take about 5 to 6 minutes, and make sure the flame is low at this point. We don't want our sugar to burn. And as you can see, the sugar is caramelized and this will bring a very good flavor to your rice pudding. So this is why this step is important, but at the same time you don't want so much hassle. You can just simply add the sugar directly to it. Now the rice is almost 80% cooked. We are going to add some broken cashew nuts. This is also very important, but if you're allergic to nuts, you can totally skip that because this will bring a very good texture. Now this part is fully for presentation. If you have enough patience like me, you can do this, but otherwise totally skip that because this is all about presentation. It is not going to bring so much difference in the taste. So I'm grating some pistachios and some almonds. So this is, I'm going to sprinkle on top of the rice pudding when I serve it. It looks nice. And I'm also using some rose petals. This will just enhance the look, but otherwise it's not necessary. You do it if you want to, but remember there's nothing more important than your mental peace. So if you have so much patience, you can do that. And I'm now taking some saffron. So this will also be required for the presentation. Now I'm ready with my presentation, so let's move back to the rice pudding. The rice is fully cooked, so let's add the caramelized sugar. So make sure the sugar is warm, otherwise it will be sticky. It will even become hard if you let it cool down completely. I also added some extra warm milk just to make sure there is nothing left in the pan and every bit of sugar is in my pudding. Now the pudding is ready. Let's cook it for 2 minutes and then turn off the heat. We're going to serve them into small bowls so we can eat them from the bowl directly. I have here little over 4 bowls of rice pudding. So this is ready to go to the fridge. But wait, we have to do the presentation part now. So all the grated nuts and all the saffron, rose petals, everything will go on top of. The best time to eat this the next day. But if you really can't wait that long, then you can just let it sit in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours. Let it completely cool down and set, and then you can enjoy this. If you liked my step-by-step rice pudding recipe, please give it a like and don't forget to follow or subscribe my page. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.